समझ नहीं आ रहा अपने सैलरी इंक्रीमेंट का क्या करूं।
बेटा इतना क्या सोच रहा है? अपने म्यूचुअल फंड्स के एसआईपी का टॉपअप करा ले। दिस इज द राइट टाइम।
क्या? समझ में नहीं आया।
बेटा इतना क्या सोच रहा है? अपने म्यूचुअल फंड्स का एसआईपी टॉपअप करा ले। दिस इज द राइट टाइम।
अब समझा।
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully.
It's so refreshing to see captains of Indian business and industry trying to bring our politicians to senses, both subtly and loudly. Infosys founder Narayan Murthy and his parliamentarian and philanthropist wife Sudha Murthy sent a subtle message to the Siddaramaiah-led government in Karnataka last week. The much acclaimed couple refused to participate in Karnataka's socio-economic and education survey, basically caste survey. Their explanation was that they did not belong to a backward community and so did not want to participate in it. What they did not say in as many words was probably articulated loudly by another business leader, Mohandas Pai, former Infosys CFO and board member, albeit in a different context. Commenting on Karnataka Minister Priyank Kharge's criticism of the Andhra Pradesh government for giving huge incentives to Google for its $15 billion AI hub in Visakhapatnam, Mohandas Pai wrote on X, Twitter, and I quote him here, "Compared to the benefits and huge high-paying jobs, this is very small." This means these incentives. In Karnataka, ministers are more bothered about caste surveys, appeasement, not growth, development, good jobs, technology. They are taking their state backwards, borrowing money for freebies, unquote. That was Mohandas Pai. Another global business leader and Biocon founder, Kiran Majumdar-Shaw, has been waging a relentless campaign to get the Karnataka government to focus on Bengaluru's infrastructure crisis. From potholes to garbage and traffic mess, Mohandas Pai and many other entrepreneurs are with her in this battle. And how are our politicians reacting to India's industry captains for telling the government what it has been elected for? Karnataka Minister Santosh Lad sought to give it a political color, questioning, and I quote him here, "Will she post against union government too on issues like GST?" Unquote. A typical politician's way of evading responsibility and accountability. Santosh Lad has learnt it from his boss though. When the Murthy couple did not participate in the caste survey, CM Siddaramaiah said, and I quote him here, "The central government will also conduct caste census in the coming days. Will they still not cooperate? They may be showing such disobedience due to the misinformation they have." Mark you, disobedience. As per the Karnataka High Court ruling, participation is voluntary, but political masters expect obedience from their subjects nonetheless. And I quote Siddaramaiah again, "Should Infosys mean Brihaspati? Just because they are Infosys, are they all knowing?" The CM said in a jibe at the Infosys founder. Who would know better than our politicians, of course? People like Narayan Murthy only know how to create wealth for the society and jobs for the youth. Our politicians know how to distribute taxpayers' money as doles and freebies to retain power. And that's why I say, who would know better than politicians? Amid a public outcry over traffic congestion in Bengaluru last month, Siddaramaiah wrote to Wipro founder chairman Azim Premji, urging him to allow vehicular movement through the company's campus, Wipro's campus, to reduce congestion on the outer ring road. The wily politician was being clever by half. Under attack for his government's dismal failure to find a solution to traffic mess, it was Siddaramaiah's way of passing the buck to business leaders, virtually saying, "Why don't you do it?" Maybe the next time he wants to silence his critics, Siddaramaiah should try what Amrish Puri did in that movie Nayak. You remember in that movie, Amrish Puri was the chief minister and Anil Kapoor was a journalist. They have this interview and a heated moment. In a heated exchange, Amrish Puri offers him, "Okay, you become the CM for one day and just show us." And Amrish Puri takes up the challenge. So that was Nayak. So basically my idea is, like, next time Siddaramaiah wants to go after his critics, he should try what Amrish Puri did. He can try giving the chief ministership for a day, even to his deputy, D.K. Shivkumar, if not to an entrepreneur. But Siddaramaiah won't. Not because Siddaramaiah has seen how things end in the movie, but because he cannot give up the chair even for a day if he can help it. You can check with DK Shivkumar if you want. What makes Siddaramaiah angry with wealth and job creators? After all, they are only asking for the bare minimum from the government. Clearing garbage, decongesting roads, and fixing other infrastructure problems. That is the minimum one expects from a government. These business leaders are speaking for the aspirational class from Bengaluru and beyond. India's youth have seen through the politics of social justice that caste census is supposed to ensure. Bihar had caste survey 3 years back. What did the youth get? All that the Nitish Kumar government did was to raise the reservation quota to 65%, which was predictably struck down by the Patna High Court. It has been 8 months since the Telangana caste survey was released. All that the Revanth Reddy government did with that survey was to introduce 42% reservation for backward classes in local bodies. It was stayed by the Telangana High Court. What will the Siddaramaiah government do when the latest caste survey results are out? He will do something similar about reservation quota, and so will the judiciary. Siddaramaiah may hope to gain from the survey though. With the actual strength of the Vokaligas and the Lingayat communities estimated to go down in that survey, the survey report may help the OBC leader, that is Siddaramaiah, beat down many of his political challengers. That is social justice for Siddaramaiah. At 77, he has no motivation to listen to what the aspirational Karnataka or the aspirational India wants. He won't change his politics. And that's why calls for governance and accountability by industry captains irritate him and his colleagues. On Wednesday, Kiran Majumdar-Shaw posted on X and I quote her, "We are in this dire situation because of past government's failure to act in time. This government has the opportunity to change this and act fast to fix these decades of deteriorating infrastructure and garbage management." Unquote. Kiran Majumdar-Shaw is expecting too much from Siddaramaiah. His is as good as a past government. Guess how Siddaramaiah would respond to her? With apologies to another eminent Bangalorean, Ramchandra Guha, and also English legal historian F.W. Maitland, the Karnataka CM is likely to give a new meaning to what Guha said. And I quote, "What is now in the past was once in the future." Unquote. That's all from me in this episode of Politically Correct. Thanks for watching and a very, very happy Diwali to all of you.